Unboxing for classifieds is one of the most difficult and annoying things to do in Ghost Simulator. Not only do you need to go get the required amount of gems to have a reasonable chance at getting each classified, you need to go ahead and spend hours unboxing and also use a lot of glitchy lucky gum or any other lucky gums to increase your chances at getting that classified. Now, even if you're just going for the simplest classified like Rainwave, this can be really troublesome to go ahead and get glitchy lucky gum, or if you want to save your glitchy lucky gum, go ahead and unbox without any of it and just end up spending way more time than really is comfortable for most players. But if you're going ahead and unboxing for one of these classifieds, there's actually a new strategy that you can go ahead and use to unbox about 2 times quicker, just to be able to save a little bit more glitchy lucky gum and time when it comes to getting these classified. This video will not be covering how to actually get the amount of gems needed for unboxing any of these classifieds, mainly because I've made videos on it in the past, but also because since those videos are outdated, the ways to obtain gems can vary from person to person and may be changing quite near in the future with how Remnant Zone's been coming out. But the basis for getting gems is for the lower tier classifieds where you only need a few million for, you can go ahead and get the amount of gems needed by just going ahead and doing quests in the progression of Ghost Simulator. And if you're needing a few more than that, going ahead and grinding out good pets and then maxing out from currencies to convert to gems. The exact methods of this, again, haven't really been detailed in previous videos since the methods have kind of been changing quite frequently, but if I do get enough requests, it can be made in a future video of mine. Now when it comes to unboxing, there's the pretty standard unboxing that pretty much everyone has used in Ghost Simulator, which you just go up to a crate and you click purchase. Now if you have the quick unbox, which is the first thing that can actually really speed up grinding, for classifieds, you actually get a little skip button here that can save off a few seconds each box, although this still will take a few seconds per box, and it can take even longer if your inventory is quite full and your game lags a little bit more when you unbox. Now, one of the first things to actually increase it past this is actually the use of auto clickers, which is actually completely fine and allowed by the developers of Ghost Simulator and used by pretty much every single admin in the official Bloxbyte group. So you guys don't need to worry about using an auto clicker to unbox being against the rules. Even the method I'll be covering later. Now when it comes to finding an auto clicker to use on Ghost Simulator, it's not too hard. Generally you can just use any auto clicker you find on the interweb, assuming that it is a safe link to download. But the one I personally use is this one called the fastest mouse clicker for Windows, specifically the 2.1.5.2 version. I know future versions of it get a little bit wacky with a little bit more macroing stuff. But I'll have a link to download this in the description along with some more details for downloading it. But some good things about this is that it allows you to toggle this clicks per second up to extremely high numbers, which you'll never really use. I generally use mine around 100 to 300, maybe up to 500 if I'm being a little adventurous. But pretty much all you need is any auto clicker that can go up to 100 to 1,000 clicks per second, which isn't too hard to find. This one also has a few other details, like the window's always on top, so even if I click on Roblox, I can still keep it open, and this toggleable begin/end, and that's pretty much everything it has with it. But yeah, as again, there will be links in the description. I specifically use this version since that's the one I found when I was downloading, but I think I've seen some future updates which allow you to record, which I can't really recommend. And again, this is a macro, so it isn't really something that you can use on any game. I'd definitely recommend checking whether or not auto clickers are allowed on whatever game you use. For Ghost Simulator, it is specifically allowed for unboxing, but there are some things that you aren't allowed to auto click for, like farming bosses AFK. You can still use it for like shooting or stuff like that, just no AFK. Farming of stuff is pretty much the limitations. But yeah, that's what I use, but pretty much any other auto clicker will work. I'm sure there's some stuff that you can use for mobile devices too, but I'm not 100% sure on any of those. Once you have an auto clicker, you might think that all it really does is allow you to automate the usage of unboxing and just open without having to really worry about being active. But what you can do is go ahead and turn your auto clicker up to a really fast speed. Mine's currently at 100, but you can go 100, 200, 500, and you're actually able to, using this method, if you turned it on, go ahead and unbox multiple crates at a time. As you can see, we went from 1,096,000,000 gems down to about 1,092,000,000 gems, which is about 4 million gems spent at a time, which equates to about 20 crates opened at one time, which really speeds up the process for unboxing. Now this method, as I said, is completely legit, and you won't receive any sort of punishment for using it in game. Now this method has actually been quite well known about and used for pretty much the entire Ghost Simulator history for unboxing, and is not actually the new way to unbox for classifieds. Now, one of the downsides to this method is, as you guys probably noticed on my first time, and if you turn up your auto clicker even more, you guys get to see it even more portrayed, but you actually get a lot of lag when you're unboxing. Right now, as you can see, we're stuck on the screen, and the amount of gems we used is going to be quite a bit, but we're also going to take quite a bit longer to actually go ahead and unbox, which is really unfortunate since otherwise this method would save you quite a bit of time. But this lag kind of makes this method not as quick as it possibly can be. And that's where the second part of this unboxing method is, that can actually increase the amount of boxes that you can unbox by about 2 times. Now, to get these 2 times gain to your unboxing capacity, all you need to do is use the prior method, but in addition to that, go into your inventory, go click on your search, and then type in something that will pull up pretty much no pets. I imagine a few pets would still be fine, but if you go ahead and do this, now when you go ahead and unbox at this speed, what you'll notice is you'll actually lag a lot less than what you did before. Now, instead of being stuck on the screen for the 15 to 30 seconds I was before, I'm only stuck on it for like 5 seconds. I mean, you can unbox a lot more at a time and just save a lot of time on your unboxing. Now, the reason why this works is actually interesting, because the lag that you actually see when you're unboxing is actually the pet being appended in your inventory, since your computer has to go ahead and find where the pet needs to be located and then add it and then shift everything over a little bit in your inventory, which just takes a lot of time and resources, but by searching you actually eliminate the need for the computer to do this, which reduces the amount of lag. And with that, that's all you really need to know how to unbox your classifieds quickly once you have the resources for them. Again, unboxing for classifieds, you still will need a good amount of gems, and also quite a bit of glitchy lucky gum if you actually want to legitimately go for some of the higher tier classifieds. But it isn't too difficult to get those in other ways. A big thing is that you can actually also use this method on your hoverboard, since the same trick for searching will display no hoverboards. But this won't work if you're trying to unbox both hoverboards and pets at the same time, which there's really not any reason to do unless you're working on dev crates, which I actually was doing in a previous stream of mine. But yeah, that's pretty much everything I have for this video. If you guys like this video and would like more videos on how to unbox classifieds in the future, I know I kind of glossed over how to get some of the stuff like gems and lots of glitchy lucky gum in this video. If you want to see videos on those, you can go ahead and let me know in the comment section. If you really like Ghost Simulator videos, leaving a subscription or like on this video lets me know that you guys want more Ghost Simulator content in the future. And yeah, with that is all I have for this video, and I will go ahead and see you sometime in the next week, probably with a live stream sometime randomly, but goodbye. As of the date I was about to upload this video, I logged into Ghost Simulator and realized that there may have been some sort of shadow change to unboxing, since the previous speeds I'd used my auto clicker at to unbox have actually changed how they work, with unboxing a lot fewer crates at a time, and I've needed to turn up my auto clicker a little bit. So please note that you may have to turn up your auto clicker to about 10 times the speeds I outlined in the video, and that there might be some changes coming out soon in regards to this unboxing strategy. But yeah, this may just be a difference with my computer today, but I have noticed a few changes when it came to using this method.